Welcome back to Veteran Voices. I'm your host, Jay Baker, and we are talking with Jeff Hinch. Jeff, thank you again for being on the show. So, in your tours in Afghanistan, I know we all have that obligatory picture of us next to a camel.
I got mine in Dubai, so when we were on a little bit of R&R. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, any awesome R&R stories for us that are family related?
The one that stands out the most to me is actually Bosnia. We went diving. A bunch of us took an advanced diving course, and that was really amazing. Like I don't know if you dive, but you know it's like going in outer space.
Right.
It's a different world down there. Yeah.
And
it was the Adriatic Sea.
Adriatic Sea, okay.
Which is nice and blue and clear. And,
My goodness.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That'd be awesome. And I know with your tours through Afghanistan, it wasn't always, heads up, guns up kind of stuff, but there's always downtime and.
For sure.
What was it like working with the Afghan nationals? And
okay, well, I had mixed experiences working with the locals. With the Afghan National Army, they seemed pretty, motivated and interested. But we had the first group of in 306. So I think it's 2006. The first group of Afghan National Police that I worked with, they were really, really, really crooked.
Okay.
And there's allegations and stuff of sexual abuse of boys, like these orphan boys that they had. That was pretty disturbing. Once we complained about that enough, those guys got moved out, and we got a professional bunch in, and we really bonded with those guys, and they really helped. Like, we could trust them. Like, you could actually sleep at night for once. Yeah.
Right. And that's a worry, right? You never know who some of these people are, and
yeah. Like, we were very. There was like 12 of us at the most to watch this whole fob, and having the crooked cops was not a good feeling, but when we got these other guys in and bonded with them, and did some shooting with them, and exchanged gifts, ate with them, you name it, I think I even started looking like them. And there's probably a picture of that. Yeah.
We all go native after being so many months overseas.
Yeah, it was a great experience. I really felt bonded, and some of those guys could really shoot given the right weapon. Yeah, like we did a little bit of weapon exchange, and I was surprised at how good an AK is on automatic, and I was surprised how well they could shoot just with our rifles, to be honest. Yeah.
Right. Well, I know, like the AK, especially those versions back then with the Russian maids, they were mass produced, and great weapon in a desert where you can bury the thing, run it over with a tank.
Yeah, they didn't pay much attention to cleaning them.
Yeah. But awesome. And I know you talked about one individual in the past about being able to shoot well, and
oh yeah, there's a picture of me and him, him and I, and his name was Haji Muhammad, and
okay,
we were buddies. We got along really good, and did a lot of our shifts together, and he. When I gave him my rifle to shoot, he was able to hit a dime at 100 meters, no problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, they can shoot.
Yeah. Excellent.
Those I was happy to be working with these guys. They used to go into the refugee camps and disguised as Taliban, and then pick out like actual Taliban recruiters and stuff, and then bring them back and
Okay.
do interrogations,
Do the business.
whatever they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, I know with a long career and multiple tours, we don't all come out unscathed by any means. How did you end up finding your coping mechanism?
So it was basically dogs, having dogs, learning about them, learning through some really good trainers, and then, passing that knowledge on to like friends and neighbors and stuff, and then once, but I mean, I still wasn't well. I mean, I was still bunkered down, and I mean, unless you had a dog, I wasn't going to talk to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but this one buddy of mine, he was the same as me. He didn't want to go out or do anything, and he got a service dog, and from Alberta, and he'd start visiting me all the time, and I like this guy, and I didn't have to go anywhere. So I mean, he was welcome into my safe space, and his dog was amazing, and he was starting to get, information and like keeping me up to date on what our buddies were up to and stuff, and
Okay.
it started piquing my interest in my buddies and what they're up to and comrades, and I noticed he was getting out, and he never did that, and I was just like, what's changed? He got this dog, and I felt like I was at the point where my meds were balanced. I was fine, but I was just missing something, and then I started getting involved by helping place service dogs with this guy from Rebecca in Alberta, and we placed a few dogs, and then the lady was my mentor, Rebecca. There was like, you guys should just do this yourselves, like, why not?